is up, guys? Commander Rico here with a part 2 of Rico's review. Wow, that's rhymed well. So this part is my thoughts on the episode. The last one was kind of just review. Quick thing, I kind of jumped the gun on that being Bob. It may be his clone brother or something, like his cloned brother, because I got confirmation from Daily that it was not Bob. So yeah, that was disappointing. But it's okay. And then so we have part 2, thoughts on the episode, and then next we have part 3, theories and checklist for season 3. If you haven't already, go check out my last few videos. My Lego one I uploaded earlier today on the Naboo Starfighter, a brand new set before it even came out. It comes out tomorrow. I got it. Yeah. And then I have also another speed build of the Imperial Patrol Battle Pack with Rico and everything. It was great. Also check out my alternates, both of them. A lot of people are only checking out the latter, the Death of Racket. Because you guys are only for clickbait, not for good creative. But that's besides the point. So anyway, we're going to get into the things I like and the thoughts. And then I'm going to go over my checklist in part 3. So we're going to jump right into it. So, one of the things I liked, I really liked this episode. There are a few keys that could have hit a slightly better, but overall it was a good episode. Vader takes a liking to Dutch. Now, there was no established connection with Vader and Dutch really before, so I'm curious how that works out. There's still, and I'll go over that in the checklist video. Yeah. So that's just an interesting thing I was thinking about, and hopefully it gets answered. Maybe they work together. And then what's it? And then Cody says Dutch brought Rex to him, which is false. I guess this is just Daily kind of forgetting. Yes, I guess I almost remember the series better than he does sometimes. But if you remember back in episode 20, I think the one with that dead clone trooper as the thing with Apollo. You'll remember that Apollo reported it to Commander Cody. Commander Cody apparently later captured him. So, if anything, it was Apollo or Cody himself. Another thing, when Cody visits Rex, you're seeing this right now, it went a lot different than I thought. The way Daily made it seem like, oh, well. I mean, I'm glad he didn't. Ooh, I'm sorry, it's an ad. Gotta support Daily. I'm glad he didn't, but just with my alternates, I kind of built it up to be like, oh, he's gonna turn. If you watch my alternates, which you totally should. But yeah, I don't like the way he built that up. I wish he just kind of left it as Cody's this soldier, and then he could redeem himself, but only for Rex, not for Rico or anyone else. I feel like that's what it should be. But yeah. And then my next thing was Rex tries to turn Cody, and he's being a pain in the butt. And yeah, that was just, again, not something I expected. Maybe it was the guard there. Maybe it was just posing. Let me just go through my notes here. And then Rico gives his touching speech. Just I wanted to say that if you're watching this, hopefully you are. Your writing is amazing when it came to this. You did the other one with him talking to Flack. It's very good. I mean, it could come off as corny sometimes, but it was a good message. I kind of wish we saw their helmets, it was over their thing, they had a flyby. I know that's hard to do, but they had a flyby of Republic ships. I don't know, because he waypoint those or whatever. That would have been cool. And then yeah, I think that would have been awesome. But I mean, hopefully maybe this would be a long shot. Maybe you can make a separate cinematic of them doing the full burial process. Yeah. And then I wish Rex was there, but that's besides the point. And then Rico introduces Clocker and Phantom to their inner circle. So I like this, but I don't like this. One is because it feels almost like these are the replacements for Flashpoint and Boris. The Clocker's Boris, the Phantom's Flashpoint. That's what it feels like. And they're still kind of underdeveloped. Clocker a little more so. He's only had like 3 lines or 4 lines in the whole series so far. But yeah, hopefully they get a lot more development next season and they don't die immediately. And hopefully we don't just keep seeing phasing out. Like each few seasons we have like someone go, like characters go, but then the only 3 recurring characters are Rico, Racket, and whoever else. So hopefully we see some like kind of balance in between there. And then next is let's flame point. And they think Mental's in the same place as Rex, which I called it, and did I call it? I totally called it. And I not only have any secret sources or Daily doesn't tell me. I just called that. It made sense. And then 55 launches the battle on Quad and wins a planet. I don't understand. Rico could have waited this long, and what he could have done is waited for his fleet to fix it up and wait for 55's reinforcements. Then he wouldn't have lost his whole legion. Use your noggin, Rico. So yeah. And then Phantom and Clocker lead a legion. Yeah, lead a legion. So they're getting their own legion, like what Daly was doing with the 327th and Boris and Flashpoint. So that just felt kind of, yeah. But that was the only note that I feel like it was meh. But the battle scenario is perfect. I wish every video was like that. Shortly, like edited, like maybe 5-10 minutes, because I feel like the battles carry out too long. With some music in the background of the battle and all the cool parts. And then we do an ending cinematic to the end of the battle. And then, like, maybe after that, if he did this in season 3, continued, he could have, like, little, like, bloopers and of him being goofy at the end because everyone loves those. But, yeah, keep that on. 55 talks to a sergeant named Glasden. Maybe we'll see him. Maybe we won't. That's a weird name, though. Next. One of the prisoners they recaptured was asking about Phantom. So it was Whipper, and he was fixing Eugene. So yay, Whipper, Eugene are alive. Hopefully we need some more droids. Maybe we'll have like a astromech, like R2D2, not R2D2, like that Delta Squad droid. That would have been so cool because Rico could have his own droid or something. That would just be nice. He's like, Star Wars. All the characters always have droids. So yeah. What do we have next? Rex loses respect for Cody. I felt like this was kind of glossed over. How he's like, I lost my respect for you even though I had it before. And like, I wish it was more like, wow, I can't believe my former best friend did this to me, and the emotional struggle. Because I know clones aren't supposed to have like that, but yeah. Because like you saw with Umbara and his Krell thing and how he couldn't bear himself to shoot. Like I wish we saw kind of more of that. And then Cody says Rex will get a chip put in because Delta's already getting that. So this is the part I hate. With the damn chips. And now they just, you get a chip, you don't get a chip, you get a chip. It's like, Oprah, you get a chip. It's just so annoying. Why doesn't the Empire just do that with, like, all of their Imperial prisoners? Makes no sense. This tug of war with Delta. They're like when you're playing on the playground and you have that one cool toy that everyone wants, but you found it first and it was like kind of just not yours to begin with. And then everyone's like, mine, mine, mine. That's what it feels like. It feels like tug of war and everyone's losing. Which I wish they just split it 50-50. Sev and the gray one, I think it's not Nitro. I know Scorch, I think. Sev and Scorch can go to Rico, a boss, and Fixer can go to hell. No, just kidding. They can go to the Empire. Yeah. So then Cody says how they're gonna fight together again, and then all the credits come up. That was a nice touch. And then we have a ending like cutscene thing. And Mace is with his Padawan. That is not Bob. And Macy's says tides are turning in the war, which I'm not sure. That's a good point. And Padawan goes to tell Blitzer they're moving out, and you're welcome, everyone. Not like I just had a whole online thing that says bring back Blitzer, and led this whole thing on Instagram. If you follow me, Commander Rico, follow. And yeah, so of course Commando Blitzer, he's here. And here's one of my questions: where does Mace keep picking up all these random clones that we know? Like Rookie, he just happened to be there, and he turned out to be an Imperial spy. Does that tell us anything about Blitzer? Is Mace an Imperial spy? Oh, and that's another thing, but we'll get that in a thoughts video about Boba and Mace conflict. And I'm getting an itching feeling that I'm not gonna end up voicing the Padawan, because I did a poll. Actually, bring it up. Hold on a second. Okay, so here it is. So I did a poll asking if it would be cool if I voiced the Padawan, and the response was very even. Here we'll see y'all. So here's everyone that voted yes. You guys were very supportive of me. I know a lot of you on here. All of you really wanted to see it. And then we go here, and Daly said no. So yeah. And then I posted this in my story. And he also DM'd me. Hold on a second. And I was like, I'm getting very mixed signals here. Like, he saw that and he's like, lol. And then I posted this on my story. Hold on a sec. But, will we ever see, like, Mace Windu and his Padawans in Rico's brigade? So then, this answers this.
Let's just say I wouldn't put that in the story.
Hold on.
I'd do that.
So he said I'd do that when I asked him about the Mace Windu thing.
So that is all
go back
for
to the video and,
the question.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was kind of. I don't want to have volume. That was kind of disappointing. Maybe he would just misclicked and he wrote lol, like, yeah, we're gonna do this or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he was just being friendly on the thing. But yeah. Overall, again, my thoughts are still, it's a great episode. Season 3, I'm really excited. Tell me what you thought. Tell me what you liked and what you didn't. Like, what felt forced, what was good. It was very hard to pick out bad things about this. I will say, like, everything I said, that was just, like, a minor, like, things. Excuse me. Like, because I guess we live in a world where you have to pick out criticisms for every little thing. I still appreciate this 100%, and I wouldn't change anything about it. Except for, like, yeah. But, like, those little things are just little tiny critiques that don't really matter. I mean, the story was overall good. I really liked the format of the episode, and yeah. So this was part 2 of Rico's Profiles. I hope you enjoyed it. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.